Here at Takeout Comedy, even though I got warned that I'd better wipe off the mic before I start. All this talk about STDs and everything. You know, this little packet here, it says Mini Show Padre. All this effort to write mini in Chinese. So I was the guy. I guess I'll just have to admit it. I raised my hand when you said to take an STD test. Yeah, because, you know, I'm unemployed. And I got screwed by my boss so bad that my maid made me get an AIDS test. So that's what brought me into comedy. I'm an astronomer. And this comedy is really helping me write my scientific paper. You know, it's like you got to tell a story. And so I got to tell a story about this planet destruction, about these planets. They're just hot balls of gas, and stars are just hot balls of gas. And so I'm doing this story about how we found these hot Jupiters. And we find these hot Jupiters going in, and when a hot Jupiter hoses down a star, I've calculated you can see that thing. It gets so hot and bothered, you can see that thing from another galaxy. So we're going to see hot balls of gas. But I lost my job because that's why I'm in comedy, because I had a bad date. I had a date who was rubbing her chest in the restaurant. Yeah, hot balls of gas. But she got kind of pissed off when I was talking too much about myself. Well, I just wanted to look away. So that's what I was doing, and now I'm here in Hong Kong, and I also like to say that I grew up Mormon, and you know, we got a Mormon guy running for president. And I don't know about this Mitt Romney. Did you hear what he said today? Anybody here? He said, I could do better if my parents were Mexican. And then he says, you know, 47% of the American population is dependent on government. Americans want things like healthy, like food. I'm like, what kind of guy is this? So they got him on tape, yeah. They want health care. I don't know. Now, housing and food, I think that ought to be important to somebody who has 6 kids. Now, he's only got one wife. Us Mormons, former Mormons, I'm an atheist Mormon. I guess that really makes me a former Mormon, not believing in God. Us Mormons, we only have one wife now. We're serial daters. I guess that's why I got in trouble with my date. Date one lady on Friday, one woman on Saturday, and find a new woman to take to the fireside on Sunday night. That's how Mitt Romney, I guess, got 6 kids. Yeah, so he probably going, and yet he says, I'd do better if my parents were Mexican. Well, it looks like he's doing pretty well. 6 kids. That's not a birth control problem. Now, despite my high voice, I'm not gay. But it caused me loads of trouble growing up Mormon, because no one believes that you're not gay if you got a high voice. Out in the real world, all you have to do when you go on a date is you give a hug and you give, yeah, you know, you give the salute and that sort of thing, and they really know you're not gay. But the Mormon, oh no, don't do that. That is a sin from God. That's what you're doing. So, unemployed Mormon, former Mormon, astronomer, putting out a paper about hot balls of gas, loving comedy in Hong Kong. So, you know, if you tell 2 friends, and you tell 2 friends, and you tell 2 friends about comedy in Hong Kong, you know what's going to happen? Eventually, they'll find someone with no friends. Thanks.